Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today at the Rise of K Fashion with Chung Chung Lee, creator behind the fashion label Lai, and a son of legendary designer SANG Bong. My name is Chloe Ben, and I'm the development officer here at the Korea Society. Chung is a pioneer in expanding awareness of K fashion at New York Fashion Week through Concept Korea, which is a biannual fashion show that is supported by South Korea's Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism. Concept Korea presents 2 selective designers for each season, and its purpose to promote K fashion design and brand and expose it to the American market and audience. I was actually privileged to attend the show last Friday, and Chung's collection was simply amazing and inspiring. At today's program, Chung will introduce his past seasonal collections and also discuss a little bit about up-and-coming K fashion trends. Please welcome Chung Chung Lee.
Hello. Hello everyone. My name is Chung. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, because this is my second speech in English after I did in Vietnam Fashion Week. So is it? Do you have any handy mic, or is it all? So you saw the collections as what I did in the last Friday. It was the second day of a New York Fashion Week, and then it was my second time for the New York Fashion Week. Okay. This is a lie by Lee Chung Chung. Actually, I just used the logo with just LIE, but I had some problem with some license. I mean, in China. So anyway, so I put my name is on it, and this is the pictures from the last Fashion Week. So from this page, I'm going to introduce myself, where I graduate and how I started my career, and then after that, I'm going to explain what is a Lie. I mean my brand, and then also what I did during my career with the Lie brand. Okay. I graduated the Central Saint Martin, the menswear. It's not so long time ago. It's 2008. I started menswear before, but now I'm doing women's wear because when I come to Korea after have a London Fashion Week with 3 times in the with a menswear, I changed my subject to women's wear because it was my dream to have own my label just after I worked for the SANG Bong, my father's company, from 20 years old. I had some internship, and then I just copied the papers from when I was 20 years old. So fortunately, I have some awards from London and China and Korea. For example, like a Vauxhall Fashion Scout, it's it called like winners ones to watch. So they choose. It's a really similar with it's like Concept Korea. They choose 4 young designers from the London, and then they got a sponsorship for the fashion shows and marketing and PR. So fortunately, I had twice, and then I got some awards from China just when I have a fashion show like Shenzhen and Guangzhou, and then recently I got an award from the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy of Korea. Yeah, so I think I was quite lucky because so many designers now, they start their work and their brand. Yeah, but I was so lucky, I think. So now I'm doing the New York Fashion Week from last season, and then the Seoul Fashion Week. And also I was invited from the Vietnam Fashion Week and Bangkok, Shenzhen, and Shandong. Because the China is quite a very big market. Maybe everybody knows. It's like same as amount of value of buying the fashion is like a whole America. It's the same as like China. Yeah. It's quite big markets. So about the brand, maybe maybe some friends of my sister and some customers, they know about my brand, but maybe some other guys don't know about my brand well. The lie, it stands for love, identity, and ego. Oh yeah, she's my. Okay, where's the point? Oh, it's not working. Okay, yeah, she's my sister Nana. So lie stands for love, identity, and ego. So I want to describe the woman's love, woman's identity, and woman's ego with my words, into with my fashion. So we start the lie brand from 2013 spring summer. That means 2012. We started doing the Paris trade show to export our brand to other countries like the Middle East and Paris and then China and also US. Maybe the people know about my sister, but she's really strong for the marketing and PR. So I'm doing a design part, and my sister doing a like marketing and PR part. So maybe it's a good harmony, yeah, between the brothers and sisters, yeah. And the most good thing is that I don't pay to her because we have family. Yeah, there's I think it's the best things working with the family, right? Yes. So with this collection, we with like a theme with some athleisure look with a feminine. That's what I described the modern woman in urban atmosphere. So distribution, I asked to my colleague Victor just describe very carefully because I want to let you guys know about who's speaking. I mean, is there like important guy in the fashion industry something? So um, I want to explain how we expanding in the world and in the Korea. We have two stores in Seoul, in Korea. We have 18 stores with the Lee Sang Bong in Korea and one flagship in New York. So we understand how the market is going with the department stores. As you guys know, the internet shopping is expanding quite fast, but it's more about like some cheapest things like t-shirts and the hoodies. So it's not easy to sell the designer's product by the internet in Korea. So that's why we access the department stores and we are expanding our domestic market too. So this March, fortunately, I'm gonna open the new store in Hyundai department store in Pangyo area. That is a second lot. The size is like biggest in Asia. Yeah, the department stores, and then we have one flagship in Cheongdam area. Maybe some people knows about the area. It's the most luxury area in Seoul. So I'm so exciting to have my own shop because I got a problem with my first shop in Duta. That means in like Dongdaemun. It's like fashion, quite fast fashion field. So I opened the one shop before, but after 2 years, I shut down because we have some problem with some Chinese customers and we have some international issues. That's why closing down. So it was so sad. So this time I'm gonna do my best to keep being open in the department stores, and I try to expand to some most important areas like Gangnam or any other big cities. And that we have one stores in meatpacking. You know, the meatpacking is really important for food and fashion and tourism too. We have many people from like noon to 7 p.m. just right before the dinner. And then we have three sections, like a Lee Sang Bong at the front and the Lai, my brand, is the middle. and that we have a gallery site. That's what we try to do. We want to connect the fashion and the arts, because now when we talk about the design, it's not only focusing on what the fashion. Because I really interested in do something in the other field. I'm gonna introduce later just what I've done before. So through the New York flagship stores, we meet the buyers and the customers and the friends. So that's why I'm doing the New York Fashion Week. Yeah, this is images of fall and winter. Just what you shown, what see in the with the video. So when you see this, you can see some like details, like mixing fabrics, mixing colors, and the proportion of the body. That's what I really like it. From when I was young, I saw many like nude drawing, because my father's do the fashion. So at the time I was so interested in like very how can I say very like some images from the woman. So from that time I was so interested in, because I'm a man, so it looks really different to me actually. So I was when I visit my father's office, I always like hug the mannequin in the studios, and I play with some different scissors. We're using some big scissors to cutting the fabric, and there's some needles. So it was really interesting experience before. So this is my inspiration, the foreign winter collection. I'm not sure you guys feel this when you see the videos. So I start this collection start from the picture of the polar bear, the skinny polar bear. I was so shocked because, normally we seen the polar bear with a Coca-Cola, like big muscles, big guys, they eat well. But this polar bear, they're starving because they don't have much eyes. I mean, nowadays with global warming. So I want to describe that is really important for. I mean, the eye. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I think. So I want to let the people know the simple eyes is very important for their lives. That's why I put the slogan like, it's not justice, it's not just eyes. Yeah, it's like some play, the words play. And then this is the picture of Inuit tribe who live there. They also have a problem with their life. I mean, they cannot hunt, and it's not easy to get a fish. So I want to give us some theme like a coexist with the people and the animal too. And this picture is aurora from the northern lights. So I choose some color. This is my color palette, and this is the palettes with mixed with the fabrics to describe what I feel from the environments and the colors and themes. And then from the global warming, these glaciers is broken actually, so they lose their leaf. I mean, and they use their land actually. Yeah. So this, I got some ideas how I describe how I develop the details for the whole collection. Yeah. So this is a drawing. Yeah, I know this is not good because I think the drawing is not necessary for the fashion design, because nowadays we can use the computers and we can just put some like images on the board. So I think it's not important how I drawing well. Some maybe friends doing some art, so maybe they're better than drawing. Yeah, me, I think. So I used some images with the furs and colors and patterns. And after that, the show. These are pictures. So when you see the whole collection, I put the white eyelash to describe the woman stand on the eyes, or like just behind in front of the glacier. So you with like a red palette of cosmetics, I mean the colors put on the cheek, that means like she stand in the strong cold wind. So I will describe like that. And also the hair is a little freeze after they just wet. When they comes out, I mean in the Arctic, the hair is gonna be frozen. Oh, sorry. And this is the mask what I use for the finale. Maybe some people already know because they came to my collection. So I put the words like coexist, and I put the image of the polar bear, and I put the image like it's not just ice. So maybe I hope through the collection some people understand what I want to say and what I try to say. And this is a spring summer collection what I've done before, the New York Fashion Week. Yeah. At the time I was so fun because is anybody see this collection? Maybe it's a few friends. Yeah. Yeah. At the time I was so fun because the theme is like a perfectly imperfect. Because I think nobody is perfect. You and me, yeah. But the people want to, but like through the beauty contest, people normally want to say like, "Oh, she's the most beautiful woman." But who knows? But because I don't think like she's the most beautiful woman. I think everybody has a different character, different beauties. So I want to describe that through the collection. Yeah. So for the fashion show, I choose the model from like a different like a background, like a their hair is different, their eyes is different, everything different. So I focus how I show their own characters on the runway. Yeah, so like matching colors with the skins and the matching colors, matching the fabric with the what they have, I mean, the feelings and the emotions, and then matching with how they walk. Yeah. So I have some earring and also hairband, and also the band called like a 2008 like beauty contest, but I erased with that with like a perfectly imperfect. So it's like some slogan play I really like to do. I want to give. Sorry. I want to present my idea by words and through the runway because they easily understand what I want to say, and this is a very strong point. And this is for winter, so okay. Oh, time is goes so fast. So I'm gonna skip. I want to show just what I've done before the Seoul Fashion Week. And then this is a spring summer. Okay. And this is a behind the scene when we prepare the collection. Maybe you guys don't know what happened in the backstages or what happened in the studio like 3 days ago of the collection, before the collection. I usually need 4 days, 1 day for setup and 1 day for casting. So I meet the 250 models. Yeah, to choose 20 models for my collection, and after 2 days, I style it. I did the styling, and then I did the fitting. The fitting means I'm finding the right model for right outfits. As I mentioned before, they have a different characters. They have a different attitude on the runway. So we keep trying to find who is the best model for the certain looks. And this is my collaboration work. This is a Miffy. Everybody knows about it. It's from Sweden. So 2 years ago, they have a like 60th anniversary. Yeah, like a 60th birthday. Yeah. So I celebrate with I celebrate him with my design. So I put the title as like a Miffy fashionista in Seoul. Yeah. So this is the exhibition is held in Lotte, and this is what I've done with the BMW in Korea. They launched a new style of a convertible mini in lovely island Jeju. So the theme is like stay open. So I choose the words when I imagine the stay open and the Jeju and about the car. So I printed out on the t-shirts. So at the event, I let the people choose the T-shirts, and then we took some sentence like "I'm big" or "I'm very often" or like a "feel my air" something like that. So we took a picture, and then we had exhibition in some gallery to present how the people think about the mini. Yeah. So I really like to do work some the other people and in the other field. This is what I've done for the hotel. It was suite room in the Seoul. So I designed it, and then I want to make a really sexy room, yeah, through with the using the color in the black and white to contrast. And this is the collaboration with the teddy bear and Swarovski. It was the Christmas gift, and then it was sold out. Yeah, this is my first sold out. Yeah, it was so memorable. That's why I live in here. That's why I live this page. Yeah, this is the finale, and you can see the mask. It's not just eyes. Yes, and then I done the London Fashion Week. I graduated Central Saint Martin. It's London, from London. I did a 2 degree. The first degree was art and design, and then second degree was menswear. That means I waste quite a lot of money. Yeah. So now I pay back to my father, helping. Now I'm helping his work. So it's even now. Anyway, yeah. So I joined the London Fashion Week. It's like London Fashion Week showroom. So London is a very interesting city. It was most important city, one of the most important city in the fashion scene. So we say like London Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, and the Milan Fashion Week. But the London is most interesting because they love young brand and young designers, but they don't have buyers. So they just showing their collection in London, and then they selling in Paris. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, I meet many stylists. It's also one of some government's project, because now the Korea government they have many projects to help the designers, because now they realize fashion is not only the business; it's about the culture. It's like a K food and K pop something. Because when the people like about the Korea, after they listen to music, they interested in how they live and what they think with through the all the like culture. So now governments understand the fashion is quite important for to explain how Korean people think and how Korean people live. Yeah, and this is the project in Paris. The leg layer is one of sorry. Sorry, yeah, maybe he likes me. He doesn't like me. Okay, yeah, it's a leg layer. It's one of luxury. Uh, yeah, it's better. Oh, yeah, it's a luxury stores in Paris. So I have a chance to present my collection with other young Korean designers. So whole through the event, we meet the buyers and presses. So this is one of the big projects in the last year. And this is an exhibition in London. So the title is like Print Matters. They choose the designers who like the prints, and then we exhibit in the venue, and also we have a fashion show event in the venue too, near Trafalgar Square. It's quite fun. And this is Concept Korea. Yeah, she first at the first time she explained what is Concept Korea. The one good thing is my father did the same thing with 5 times, and then now I'm doing the second time. So maybe I'm gonna catch him. So maybe I try to do at least 6 times because I want to overcome him. Yeah. Anyway, this is a really good chance for me actually, because if we have a fashion show just with our own budgets, we normally we pay around $300,000 per collection. It's quite a lot. It's a big investment. But through this project, we normally pay $30,000, right? Yeah. For models, we pay the softwares. They pay for the hardware, like renting the venue something. So this is a really good chance to expand my brand in New York. But it's very competitive. Every time I have to present my my brand just in front of like the judges. Oh, I'm doing this well, and I'm very strong for the overseas market, because now I'm selling over 50 stores in the worldwide, like Singapore, Hong Kong, China, Canada, and Middle East, and some Europes. So it's my strength. And this is celebrities how I PR in US. Like actually I don't know how well, but my sister knows well. So she's the celebrities, yeah. And then this image is from Korea. Many celebrities like my collection. So when I have a fashion show, some actors and singers and actors, yeah, they came to my collection and they wearing my collection too. Maybe you understand how the fashion PR and marketing is going on the fashion industry. And young talent singers like Twice. Yeah. So many, yeah. Good. Yeah, this is from this page, I got really good feedback from the New York Fashion Week. I was so lucky because I have a good team in here. Normally, when the Korean designers come to here, they have to do, or they just facing the big trouble, because first of all, languages, and second of all, they don't know about the fashion people in here. But I have a good team, my sister and Victor's. So I can get like some the article from the press, like Forbes and the Vogue. This is a Vogue UK, I think. Yeah, and Mary France and Nylons. So they choose the 8 friend from Cotree. Cotree is a trade show. Who help? Yeah, yeah, you helped me, right? From Kotra, she helped me a lot to have an exhibition in Cotree. Anyway, so they choose my brand, like 8 brands from Cotree that are about to be huge. Wow, it was so surprised. I never expect that. So please keep watching my brand. Yeah. And this is Vogue China and WWD Japan, and some magazines. Yeah. Now I feel I'm really lucky because many celebrities and many press and many buyers love my brand Lie. That's why I came here for the New York Fashion Week, and After the Fashion Week, I'm doing the Coachry, the one of the biggest trade show in New York, and then I go to the Paris for Tranoi, another exhibition in Louvre, and then I'm going to Seoul, have a fashion show, and I'm going to the Shanghai for another showroom end of March. After that, I'll go to Guangzhou for another fashion show. So it's not like endless journey because after the Guangzhou, I have to start the new season. So it's like a life of fashion designer. Yeah. So it's really hard. And my crew, I mean my colleagues, always they feel tired and they want to go home. Yeah. But we love fashion. And I think this is one of great job. Yeah, because we design just what we wear. That means we can describe just what I feel today and what I want to let you know about my feelings and yeah, and about and also I want to let the people know about my character too. Anyway, so we are so lucky to work in the fashion industry, and please keep watching just what I'm gonna do for the next season. So I really hope to see you guys again in the New York Fashion Week, and then see you next season. Thank you. Bye.